What is the key role of parenting? The answer to that question, in my estimation, is very simple. The role of parenting, most important job that we enter into, the role of parenting is to nurture children. That's all. The role of parenting is to nurture children until they're 18 years of age, until they reach the age of maturity, and to build high self-esteem in those children. To build high self-esteem. In my estimation, this is the key role of being a parent. Nothing else is significant or important next to the building of self-esteem. Why is that? Because if you can raise a child to the age of 18 where they love themselves, they respect themselves, they unconditionally accept themselves, they consider themselves to be valuable and worthwhile and important young people, they're self-reliant, self-responsible, and capable of making their own decisions, then no matter what life can throw at them in the years to follow, you've set them off on a solid, rock-hard psychological foundation, and they can make their own way and make a wonderful life for themselves and other people. If, however, you give children everything else in the world, but you leave them without this self-esteem, if you leave them without this self-confidence, without this belief in themselves, without this conviction that they can do whatever is necessary to be successful, if you leave them anything except self-esteem to that degree, you have not succeeded as a parent. So raising children and building high self-esteem in children becomes the organizing principle of parenting. The organizing principle means that you continually ask, knowing that everything counts, you continually ask, does this build self-esteem in my child? Is this situation, is this issue, is my response contributing toward building and nurturing this little human being that's been entrusted to me, or is it not? With Christina, my first child, wonderful little girl, I've explained to her at a very early age that she came to me, as Khalil Gibran explains in his book, The Prophet, she came to Barbara and I from God. And that our job is to take care of her and to love her until she grows up. And that she doesn't belong to us, and we don't own her, and our job is not to shape her the way we want her to be shaped. Our job is to nurture her and discipline her and train her and give her every opportunity to grow and expand and develop. But our job is just to take care of her until she grows up. And she understands that very clearly, that we are there to nurture her and to build high self-esteem, and that she came from God. And she thinks of herself as being really, really special because, surprise, surprise, none of her friends have been told that.